Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Disc Golf Van Life. I'm Mike, and we're diving into the back 12 of round 2 here at the 2024 Jacksonville Open, proudly presented by our title sponsor, Par on Disc Golf. While Ezra Robinson is lighting up the lead card with 9 straight birdies to start his round, our focus remains on the chase card as they battle to stay in contention. With just 12 holes left in the round, the pressure is mounting, and every throw counts as players fight to close the gap. And with me to finish up the back 12 of round 2 is Thomas Eden from Par On.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to watch the back 12.
Yeah, some hot shooting going on, especially from Lance Brown. It's 16 down. And next we have Garrett Gurthie at 11 down. Followed by, tied with him, Grady Shue at 11 down. And Corey Ellis at 10 down. Let's get started on the back 12 with hole 10, par 3, 377 feet.
This is our second water hole on the course. Starting off for your back 12, it's a backhand hyzer shot or a long forehand over the land if you want to avoid the water. This basket's got a pretty cool sponsor though, Par on Disc Golf.
Super cool sponsor. Sponsoring the whole tournament, actually. All right.
Yep. Making dreams come true in here in Jacksonville.
Appreciate you and all the volunteers and everyone it takes to make this tournament happen. We got Lance Brown with a big forehand.
Power forehand. Looks like it's hyzer in.
Oh, safe.
Saved by the tree.
Wow, that was so lucky. That was heading straight for the water.
Yeah, that was. See if you can make the best out of it.
So Corey, I believe, is going to take the backhand route over these trees right here, which carries the water the entire way.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool shot to watch them throw. There's like a perfect little V in between those trees that if you hit it, you got a nice backhand hyzer, but you got to have the distance to clear the water. As he does, he throws it high, way above the trees.
Oh, right next to the basket.
Hitting that last guardian tree and just plopping it right down. It's good luck though, because sometimes it hits that hill and rolls down.
Yeah, there was a little cutout right there. He just nestled right into it.
We got Grady Shue taking the backhand route. He takes a little bit lower route. Let's see where it ends up. A little long.
There's a little long. That's going to be a tough putt.
Double G up next. He's going to throw the backhand line as well. This is one of those holes too. They all look great until they land. There you go.
Again,
Safe.
Yeah, safe, but yeah, such a tough putt. He just lays it on up.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. Golf.
Grady is not laying this one up.
Ooh, good run though.
Yeah, it sat for him too.
That's ballsy.
So Lance, after taking some relief from the waters,
It's his 2.
makes a birdie putt. Such a lucky drive, lucky good drive.
Yeah. Corey taps in his 2 as well.
We're going to have 2 pars and 2 birdies for the card. After Double G just lays it up, gives himself an easy par.
A layup.
Didn't even want to chance it to the elevated basket. Water right behind it. That's going to bring us on to hole 11, par 3, 325 feet.
Now this one's slightly uphill. We do have a Mando tree on the right side, and we also have the path is OB as well. So they turn one over, that path can get them in trouble.
Yeah, the Mando is trying to keep you away from that walking path.
Yeah, it's more of a safety feature. This park is very popular. It's a beautiful park, so there are a lot of pedestrians out there. Lance with the forehand up through the middle gap. That was a great shot. Wow.
Using 5 feet for the birdie.
Got Corey Ellis up next with the backhand line.
No, it looks like he's going roller, actually.
Oh, wow.
Clips some trees on its way down and runs up that last tree. Oh, it's still going.
It went so high up that tree.
Yeah, that had to have ran up, 15 feet up the tree. All right, so now here's the backhand line.
Yeah. Looks like Grady's testing the win again. You have to do it out here. 4 palms always changing.
He's going to take the same gap as Lance did with his forehand.
Oh, it's the first tree.
Hits the tree again. He's done that round 1 and round 2.
That kick put him far enough out the fairway, though. He shouldn't have trouble with his upshot. Making his own fairways out there.
Let's see Double G also going with the roller.
Safety first for G. Checking the pedestrian.
Yeah, the roller does have a chance of rolling all the way out to that walking path. Gets it out wide enough.
That's coming back.
Circling around.
Yep.
Circling around our catch cam. Gotta give a big shout out to Grace. Was out there with me all weekend.
Thank you, Grace. Grady puts it under the basket.
Corey after that roller. Long look.
Good bid. Just underneath the cage.
Double G just off the top after a sick roller. He's gonna have to settle for a par on that one.
Corey's up next, tapping in his par.
That's definitely a tap in for Corey Ellis. Maybe not you and me. Or myself, I should say. Double G disappointed in that par, you could tell.
Yeah, I feel like that's one that he usually gets with that roller.
Lance taking the birdie. And that's going to bring us on to hole 12. Par 3. 446 feet.
Yeah, this one's a little bit longer, but these guys all have the distance to get there.
Yeah, nice big Anheuser shot. Possibly a line drive Heiser flip.
The basket is up on a little bit of a hill, but that's just needs to be thought about whenever you're having your upshot if you have one.
And there is the forehand if you have a big enough forehand, which Lance is showing us he does. Faded out a little early on him, but almost pin high.
Yeah, he's down there. That should be a routine up and down for him.
Corey with the slight Anheuser.
Fading out early. He's still down there.
Went long of the basket.
Grady with the backhand.
Grady almost pulled it in round 1.
Look at that shot. Flexing back. It's on top of the hill, putting back at the basket. Testing that OB path back there.
Yeah, the grass caught him just short of OB. Put him in a great position for a look at birdie.
G's going a line drive at it. Flexing a little bit.
Just got to the base of that hill up to the basket.
Good approach by Lance. Gave it a little bit of a bid. Corey's got a putt.
Got just the right opening.
Yeah, it's a little longer than you want, but that was still a great effort.
Grady misses his birdie putt.
Just a little high. G with his. What a great birdie to get.
Double G makes his birdie putt. Corey looking to save par here.
Got Lance tapping in.
Tapping in his par after he gave the birdie a good run. Grady, after being CTP, takes the par. And now we got a tricky hole here. Hole 13, par 4, 520 feet.
Yeah, this one's got a demanding shot off the tee, but we also have this triple mando that's coming up as we're flying to it. The players are going to have to hit the gap and also hit this gap. And we have 2 guardian trees near the basket on the approach.
Yeah, most players are going to go down the right side with a backhand, and they're looking to get a big flare skip to bring them back into the center, line themselves up to approach that triple mando. Double G showing us how it's done.
Getting this good skip. Yeah, he's right in position. He's going to like that up shot.
So Lance, there also is a route out the left side if you have the forehand. Very similar. You want it to fade and then get a nice... Oh,
he hit that last tree.
I was going to say, you want to get a nice flare skip at the end to bring you into the center of the fairway. It's going to be a hard angle to approach that triple mando from there for Lance.
Corey's throwing backhand hyzer, skipping up nice. Yeah, that's going to be great.
Both him and Double G in really good positions to approach that triple mando.
Grady Shue trying to follow suit. And he does. We got Matt Bird out spotting for us on that one. He also had some snacks out for the players. We appreciate you, Matt, for doing that for us.
Lance throwing the line drive tomahawk straight through the triple mando.
And Double G just tossed it up there. That was really a great drive. Making this hole look easier than it is.
All 3 of these guys here have a great drive, putting themselves in a prime position to approach this basket.
Yeah, Grady had the worst angle.
Corey with a jump putt.
Nicely done. Grady hitting his birdie.
So, again, I don't want to jinx it here, but 1 down, 3 to go. And on this hole, I think that's above average for a full card.
Lance lining up his putt. Check the wind a little bit.
Yeah, he's still got a good 25, 30 feet for a putt here.
Nice.
There we go. 2 down, and honestly, the last 2 to go are tap-ins. That is an excellent star frame from our card here.
Yeah, that's amazing when you can jump putt for your birdie.
Yeah, your approach shot.
Yeah.
Had not been for the added top mando, he probably could have made that one.
Yep, which is a new addition that we added in.
All right, now we're at hole 14, par 3, 425 feet.
This one's up on the hill. If you can make it past those trees, you got a little bit of a death putt coming up. Let's see if we can, these guys can get it close enough to get a putt at it. It is a...
So it looks like Double G's gonna go with the backhand down the right side here. Gets into the trees, but fights through.
Yeah, looks like it's on the base of the hill.
As you said, that's gonna leave him with kind of like a death putt, as the basket does sit on the top of the hill there.
Yeah, that slope comes up quick.
Lance taking the left gap with the forehand, and he fights through as well. Should be right next to Double G.
Got Corey up next. He does a line drive. Looks like he's trying to hit that left side gap as well. Hits one of the guardian trees coming into the green.
Yeah, that didn't flip up as much as he'd like.
Grady Shue hitting the gap, skipping through.
Kind of went through that center gap if you get lucky. It's a lot smaller of a gap, but a more direct line to the basket.
Corey with another jump putt approach.
Lance airballs it, goes long down the backside of the hill.
Oh, Grady off the band.
So Double G, let's see if he can get the birdie for us. As you said, kind of a death putt here. If you miss it, hit the band, possible roll away.
Oh, this is one of those parts of the course where the wind is, you never know what it's going to do.
Double G very fortunate on that miss. The disc just sits right by the basket for him.
Yeah, it looked like it didn't have a great angle falling down. Very good. That's laying right there next to the basket. Lance tapping it in.
It's going to be 4 pars for us. We go from a star frame to a par frame.
Hey, par on, baby.
And we get the hole 15, par 3, 300 feet.
Yeah, this one is the one I'm expecting fireworks on. This is the kind of the ace hole, I would say, of the course. It's kind of a straight mid-range shot. The only thing is, it is easy to go long. That pine straw will send your disc out to the road if you're not too careful.
I think maybe a lot of these players actually disc up and go with a higher speed disc because they're looking for that flare skip at the end, just like Double
that.
G does here.
Textbook.
You just want to get it right in front of that tree out there. Just like that, yeah.
Swings it out wide, let it come in.
That's how we draw it up.
Corey up next.
And that's the tree you have to miss. I mean, the line, you either have to skip right in front of it or right behind it.
Yeah. Grady's up. Misses it. Skips on in.
Almost had 4 great shots off the box. Corey hitting that tree, giving him a long look.
Yeah, he didn't like that one out of his hand. It's a little bit low. Lance with the farthest of the 3, hitting his putt. We got Grady up next.
Lance taking a lot of birdies in the second round.
Grady with his birdie putt.
Double G Got to look at birdie as well. And Corey Ellis going to take the sole par here on hole 15. And then that's going to lead us into the first of the letter holes here on the back 12. And we're going to start off with hole D. And that's coming in at a par 4, 663 feet.
Yeah, this is another one of the bonus holes we have here at Four Palms. We do have a cart path on the right side and a mando tree on the left that you have to avoid. Then after you land your drive, you have to throw a good upshot in between these guardian trees up on this slight hill. But this is where the wind takes place here at Four Palms. You never know what's going to go on here.
Definitely a birdieable hole for everyone on the card here.
Garrett just does a perfect drive.
Wow, gets all the way up next to that mando tree.
Yeah, that really is one of the best positions you can be. You have any option. You can throw forehand, backhand. Lance looks like he's going to go with the forehand. As long as you get past these trees, you can back the basket. And he doesn't get past them, but he does get to the right of them. He should have an open line to the basket.
Yeah, I don't know if that ceiling's going to come into play on his upshot or not. So Grady following up Double G's line, and he is near the mando tree as well. As you said, prime position to approach the basket from there.
You got Corey also throwing the backhand line. And it's like he hits that guardian tree, but he gets a good kick out.
Lance trying to hit this gap here.
Aw.
And instead he hits the tree. That's still going to be a look for birdie, though.
Corey with the backhand going straight at it. Makes it through. Parks it. What an upshot.
Great position for your upshot here. You just want to flick a forehand, get a nice little skip at the end. Nestle right next to the basket.
Garrett's going to try to do the same thing Grady just did. Go forehand. Let it skip back. A little bit wider, but he's in circle 1. He's got that.
All right, let's see if we can pick up where we left on back there on hole 13.
Yeah, Lance is birdieing a lot of holes.
It's going to be 1 down, 3 more to go. Next, we got Double G with his look for birdie here. Had one of the longest drives out there. Actually past that mando tree.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Next time I play the course, I'm going to take a moment to look back and be amazed for a second. These guys go pretty far.
You're like, I can barely make that from the red tees.
You guys play the red tees?
All right, now we're going to go from one of the longer holes to one of the, it might not be shorter on distance, but it plays downhill. Hole E, par 3, 336 feet.
Yeah, and this one has the walking path on the left side of the fairway, but it also does have a road that comes into play.
Yeah, you want to be safe not to skip too far, too quick. You want a nice soft fade at the end. Maybe throw in a mid-range here. Possibly even a putter for these guys.
Yeah, looks like G's definitely throwing a mid-range, probably a rock. Skip down. Yeah, I see that pine straw. Will hurt you a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it can be real quick. Okay, so Lance is going to go with a tomahawk here.
Oh, wow.
And
It works. What a shot.
Catch cam, Grace, she did her best.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Not a lot of people do that.
I mean, if you've got your distance dialed in, it takes away the OB and the trees.
Grady going the straight shot at it.
Parks it.
Nice.
Corey Ellis looking to take the same line. Gonna hyzer flip something down the right side here. Nice soft fade at the end. Slow down.
It's coming in hot. It's a good skip.
Ooh.
Oh. That's good.
Close 8.
Close, but it's good.
Double G just from the edge of the green here.
Hits it. Good putt.
Takes down the birdie.
We got Corey coming up next.
So the OB did not start at the pylons. It actually started at the road. So both him and Double G were inbounds.
Yeah, sometimes those pylons can be your friend. Seen a couple hit them and get a little backwards action, roll through the basket. Corey hits his birdie putt there. We got Lance coming up next.
Still a good 20, 25 feet away. But he's been dropping the birdies all day long today.
Yeah, his putting's been really good today. Yeah.
Check off another one. Grady, after a perfect drive, finishes with a perfect birdie. That's going to be another star frame for us here. And that's going to lead us on into hole F, par 4, 668 feet. Or 686 feet.
Yeah, this is one of the par 4s we have. We have the road goes all along the right side, and we do have a mando tree about halfway down the fairway that you are trying to avoid on the left. And the play for this hole is just throw as far as you can out there and throw a good approach shot.
Yeah, no OB line on the left side this year, so that does allow players to cut the corner as Double G is trying to do.
Yeah, as long as they can hit that mando tree.
Wow, that kicked way right.
Yeah. Not the worst kick you can get. He's got the arm to get to the basket from there, but he definitely made it a little bit harder by taking that angle.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna put him at like 350 from the basket. So Lance with the forehand, gonna try to hyzer flip this forehand. Gonna get a turn on him, finish left.
That's actually 2 manders on this hole on the left side. Lance's forehand straight out there. Looks like he's behind that tree, but I don't think he really will be from the angle he's throwing his approach shot from.
Oh no. Grady Shue clip the trees off the tee box. That's gonna leave him pretty short from there.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard shot to get a birdie from there. Next we got Corey. Oh no.
Corey clips the same trees, but he just drops.
Yeah, that he hit a limb on that one, dropped him straight down. So you got that mando on the left he's trying to avoid.
Yeah, he's gonna take it out to the right, really putting a lot on this one.
Yeah, he threw that one hard.
Trying to make up a lot of distance.
Good skip. Turns the camera girl around. That's how you know it's a good throw. Yeah, that was a crush.
It's gonna be a long jump putt for him.
Grady with his approach shot.
Take it wide over this tree.
Oh no.
What is this?
Sit down, please.
That just rolled away from that
Wow.
tree like 50, 60 feet.
I think his shot was going to be parked, dude. That was coming in nice. Garrett's too. Lance lining up the forehand approach shot. We do have that cart path on the left side pretty close to the basket.
Yeah, you got to dial in the distance just right.
Looks like he does. Oh, yeah. Perfect shot by Lance.
That's going to be a tap-in birdie for him.
That was a brutal roll away.
I don't know how many times... almost went OB. I don't know how many times I've been saying this is another birdie for Lance Brown. Another birdie for Lance Brown.
No.
We got 3 more holes. There might be 3 more birdies for him.
G up next. Looking for lining up a jump putt. Oh, he hits it. What a great putt. A little stepper.
Corey with a nice bid after that pump he had to make for his second shot.
Grady cleaning up. Got Corey coming up behind him as well.
Corey taking the bogey there with that one.
Got Lance tapping in his birdie.
Tap in birdie on 686-foot hole. All right, and that's going to bring us on to hole 16, par 3, 425 feet.
Yeah, the shot here is trying to pick one of these gaps. You got a big gap and you got a couple little gaps. Basket's slightly on a hill. This is another one of those holes in the section of the course that's really windy, as you see the flag flying. We do have a walking path through the hole as well. So I might have to wait for some pedestrians. Garrett's just going over top of everything, though.
Yeah, he says, what gap?
Yeah.
I'll just go over top of everything. Push him a little far left with the wind up there. Yep, kept going left.
We got Lance lining up a tomahawk, it looks. Yeah, forehand roller.
Yeah, forehand roller.
I didn't think he was going to go over top, but I have seen people try it. That's working out great.
It's a great cut roll angle on it. Kept it going towards the right, towards the basket.
Grady taking the backhand line right through it.
Nice skip here at the end.
Going a little long. Great drive, though. Giving himself an opportunity to make a birdie.
So Corey gonna try to keep it go above the trees. Similar line to Double G.
Wow, and he hits the base of that tree and it keeps him from skipping farther away.
This is gonna be a 60-footer for Double G. Looking at a birdie.
Oh, what a good bid.
Had the height, just not enough power. Fell a little short of that.
See if Lance can keep it alive. Yes, he does.
I told you, we got 3 more holes. That's 3 more birdie possibilities for Lance Brown.
Yeah, anytime you see Lance running left out of the frame, you know it's going in. Oh my gosh.
Just hit the center of the pole and spit back out at him.
That hurts to watch.
Grady, after going long of the basket, got his birdie attempt here. Got a slight headwind.
Oh,
And
what a catch.
yeah,
Total opposites.
that one does not spit out on him. So we're going to have 2 birdies and 2 pars for the card. And we're in the home stretch here. Just a couple more holes, a couple more birdie possibilities for Lance Brown. Hole 17, par 3, 394 feet.
Yeah, this one's got a mando tree on the right as we flew by it. Has a couple guardian trees right in here, but you can sneak them past these trees. You got an easy birdie. The big danger is actually going long and getting underneath those trees in the background. You really don't have a putt, and if you do, it's going to be an uncomfortable one.
Lance showing us the forehand. Flipping that over really nice.
Nice. Oh, catches that guardian tree.
It's going to be just on the corner of the bush there. It's going to be a tough look for birdie from there.
Grady going with the backhand. With a mid-range. Slow turn. Oh, that's so... One tree had a miss.
So that Mando may or may not have been added to stop Double G from going way over the top, forcing him to take a straight, more technical approach. And that's going to give him about a 30-foot look for birdie.
We got Corey coming up next. Throwing that backhander out as well. He's putting it out a little bit more to the right, expecting it to swing back, but it looks like it doesn't. This is also the part of the course that, like I said again, the wind is crazy. You never know what it's going to do.
Grady just off the top of the basket. That was a long bid.
Yeah, Corey. Huge Anheuser bid. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a tough angle after going long and putting him behind the rough there. So Lance get down to 2 knees.
Good bid.
And I would say that's another birdie, but he's going to have to settle for a par. Yeah. Double G taking down the birdie. He said Mando or no Mando. It doesn't matter.
Grady tapping in his par. Corey will do the same. Lance probably not used to tapping in his pars, but doing it on this hole. See if he can finish out with a birdie. He's on a hot round.
Yeah, Lance Brown on par to shoot 14 down. Or excuse me, on par to shoot 15 down for the round.
Wow.
And it's not over yet because we still have one more hole. Last hole of the 24-hole layout here at Four Palms. Hole 18 coming in a par 3 at 507 feet.
Yeah, this one's long. It doesn't really have too much challenge besides off the tee box. You got to make it through these gaps, but you do have to have the arm to get it there. It is a par 3 over 500 feet, but
Great round from everyone here today.
yeah, everyone hitting some nuts.
It was a fun chase card.
Yeah, got some spectators out there as well. It's a beautiful day out here to watch disc golf.
Yeah, started off a little windy, kind of lightened up a bit, and picked back up a bit. Double G sending this one, but it didn't get turned enough.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't like it out of his hand.
Yeah, he almost got pin high, but he's far left. He wanted a little bit more turn on that one.
You got Lance with the forehand. That thing's turning a little bit, but Scott coming back. Yeah, gets caught up in that tree, but he's poked out of it. He should have a good footing for his upshot. Grady just unleashing one, getting a good turn.
It's fading back real nice.
Wow.
It's going to be a nice 35-footer for birdie. Poor Ellis did not like that out of his hands, but it's fading back.
Yeah, it's moving. Yeah.
Didn't get the skip that he wanted.
Got the same distance as Grady's, a little bit more to the right. Lance did get a good kick out there, though. He's going to do a routine forehand.
Nice easy upshot from Lance.
Garrett's going to do the same. Oh, he gave it a little run with Sonic.
Sorry to say, it's not going to be another birdie for Lance to end the round.
Come on. Just give him one.
All right.
Nice. Grady with the birdie.
After that monster drive,
Yeah.
Grady taking down the birdie to finish round 2. And then we're going to have Corey taking a par, Lance taking a birdie. I mean, a par.
Got used to saying he's getting all these birdies.
Yeah, right.
Garrett tapping in. Lance is going to finish out the round.
And that's going to do it for round 2 here at the 2024 Jacksonville Open. It's been great having Thomas Eden from Par on Discs.
Thank you guys for having me. It was fun watching disc golf and commentating with you.
Taking a look at that leaderboard, Lance Brown shined on the chase card with a 15 down, while Ezra Robinson's incredible 18 down on the lead card and 1100 rated round stole the spotlight. Join us for the final round as the battle for the title heats up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in round 3.